Welcome to this coverage of the Hero Intercontinental Cup from Mumbai's Andheri Sports Complex and the Star Sports Network, the home of Indian football. A tournament that promises to be the perfect preparation for the Asian Cup to be held in UAE in 2019. It all begins with India versus Chinese Taipei. Hey, this is Stephen Constantine's side. 5 changes from the side that lost to the Kyrgyz Republic in Bishkek. Gurpreet Singh Sandhu in goal still. Sunil Chhetri, captain, leader, legend in that number 11 jersey. And of course, a debut for Subhashish Bose. Hopefully in that left-back position. Pranay Halder gets another look in. Started that game against Puerto Rico, which was incidentally the first ever game at the Mumbai Football Arena where we are today. Preetham Kotal at right back. Sandesh and Anas, that solid defensive pairing in the centre. But what about the opposition? Gary White's side have come in a rich vein of form to Mumbai. Won 6 out of their last 7 games. The goalkeeper, Wen Shi Pan. But more importantly, their captain, Yi Wei Chen. And keep an eye out for Will Donkin, the Crystal Palace player, the attacking midfielder. All eyes will be on him to see how he goes about his business after making quite a few headlines already, even before a ball was kicked. A lot of fan clubs have come together to form the Blue Pilgrims, and they will be all over. Wherever the national team goes, they promise to go out and support them in large numbers. You can see those banners in orange and blue. It's a very interesting words there as well. Of course, the opposition tonight in particular, like we said, come in a rich vein of form, solid in defense, glorious in attack. They won 4 out of their last 5 games up against the Blue Tigers, who might have been unbeaten in 13 as recently as 2 months and 2 weeks ago. But the 2 goals by the White Falcons ensure that India have only beaten Macau 2 times in their last 5 games. So a bit of a spot of bother for Stephen Constantine. But what better than to fix it against a side like Chinese Taipei? As the 2 teams come out of the tunnel onto the arena and onto the pitch. We're just moments away from kickoff. All eyes on the referee, Robesh Gamini, who blows the whistle, and we're underway with the first game here in the Hero Intercontinental Cup. And since Chinese Taipei won the toss, if there's any weightage of that in football at all, they chose side, which means India kicked it off. Sunil Chhetri's got the ball already. Can't keep him away from the action for too long, can you? Cross comes in from Flash, aka Udanta. Bit of a nervy moment here, and just before, Holicharan Nazri was eyeing that first shot on target. A desperate clearance from the Chinese Taipei defense. Yeah, been feeling scoring in the last, scoring freely, eventually get it right, in the last couple of games. India haven't been goal shy either. Here's an opportunity, Sunil Chhetri! Oh, so nearly given India the lead as he, well, as I say it often, as he so often does.
It's a great little bit of work there from JJ to get the ball out wide in the end, and using Adanta's pace again, as we see it so often. Great little cutback, and here's Sunil expecting to put it away from there, but it's early days yet, and more to come.
Well, I think, like a player like Sunil, at least he should hit the target from there. But you can see that same combination, Udanta, as Eric was talking, Udanta and Sunil. Just off late, he has not been scoring. He's playing in Chinese Super League.
Well, he gets a push from behind. Sunil Chhetri is looking at the referee to ask why there hasn't been given a free kick. It will be a yellow card for the defender. Churn goes into the books of the referee, and Sunil Chhetri has won himself a free kick for India here. And this could be really interesting, Eric.
Geez, he was lucky there, maybe not to get sent off. I thought he was close to being the last man, and that's what the Indian boys are asking for there. But this is Sunil's range. Let's have a look here. Maybe yellow's a fair result. I think the ball's going all the way through to the keeper, isn't it?
But Eric, if you see, it's very cynical. You see, he's
scoring there.
The ball was in air, and he's trying to clear it with his leg, but it's surely trying to bring down Sunil. It could have been easily a red card as well.
You've seen him given before, haven't you? But the good news is he got a free kick in a dangerous area, and Captain Fantastic standing over the ball.
Pranay Halder just trying to block out the wall in front of him. Sunil Chhetri takes the free kick. Another day, that could have seen the back of the net as well. Sunil Chhetri could have had a brace by now. But at the moment, it's India 0, Chinese Taipei 0 in Mumbai.
Ishfaq, that's an interesting option he took there to go over the wall. I would have thought he would have gone maybe over to the front post, but he's opted to go to the side. The keeper's left open for some space.
Well, like it's all nowadays a mind game, like trying to keep everyone like guessing where his own goalkeeper is. Sometimes goalkeepers, they take first step towards their left, and then like it's impossible to come back.
But eventually there's still 22 men on the pitch. JJ Lalpekar wins another ball. Beautiful ball towards Sunil Chhetri. He has an opportunity, and India have the lead. Oh, we've seen this so often. JJ plays provider, Sunil plays goal scorer, and India take the lead at a venue they love playing football on. India 1, Chinese Taipei 0. Sunil Chhetri with the goal.
You have to give some credit to JJ. What a fantastic cut, and then picking up captain. Great ball and fantastic finish by Sunil.
Yeah, it was Wei Chen, the captain, who lost the ball in the middle of the park there. I thought he was going to either control the ball or just help it on to the striker, but what a turn from JJ, and the vision to find Sunil. Wow, what a goal.
You see that Sunil, when you see the ball over there, Sunil shows that physicality also. One player I am always impressed. You see, he didn't go down, even the player is behind. Great first touch. You see the first touch is fabulous, and then superb finish.
It's an art finishing, and Sunil Chhetri is the best at it. Like you said, he could have easily gone down and got a penalty there, but he knows that he's got a better chance of scoring this from open play. And I love how he doesn't celebrate goals. It's so funny to me. He always scores goals and then never celebrates.
There's another opportunity for Sunil. Just takes a bit of a heavy touch. JJ has just cut it back towards him. Sunil Chhetri! Oh, that toe came in the way, and if that hadn't from the goalkeeper, it could have been 2-0 India. It will be a corner though. But Sunil will be ever so disappointed that he didn't finish that once again.
Chinese Taipei just playing a high line there. It's way too high, and they kind of get mixed up in the middle here. Who's going to shoot? Sunil gets on his left foot. Corner in the end.
Well, Eric, I don't know whether you were watching Thapa. He played the ball through for Sunil, and if you see, he was right there inside the box to pick up the pieces and try to, like get involved in the game.
It's fantastic to see. Not just because they've had a good season, but the BFC have played a lot of games this year, and fitness definitely comes into it in a tournament like this. Well, as I touched on before, certainly around the 60th minute, we're going to see a few more tired bodies, and I think the BFC boys will be the best of the bunch.
That's a great turn. Sandesh's block coming in just in time, and you can see that frustration on Chern's face. And if that hadn't come, could have been trouble for Gurpreet. Great ball as well played to release him in the first place.
Well, Pritham has to do much better over there. Like, he has to guide him. He can't let him come in. He has to show him towards the corner flag. But I think that was a great opportunity for Chinese Taipei. There are some, like certain type of players, like they tend to get injured, like after 5-6 games. But he has been very unlucky with this.
Absolutely wonderful 1-2 from Sunil Chhetri. Wow. And once again, he congratulates the player who played provider, steals the ball from him, and takes India into a 2-0 lead. Absolute sublime football this from the Blue Tigers. Great 1-2 from Thapa and JJ, leading back towards the man who scored the first goal and put India ahead. Now a more comfortable 2-0 lead, and India suddenly looking like a force to reckon with.
What a, like that triangle that, as we earlier were talking about, Thapa, JJ and Sunil. What a good combination they are having over there, and it's getting so easy for Blues right now.
That's champagne football right there. Little 1-2s on the edge of the box. The goalkeeper could have done better. I think he was too far across on his post there, but the movement from Sunil and JJ and others coming through for the late run, it's just it's a joy to watch at the moment. For the coach to see who's fit, who's not, and who's performing.
Good ball once again from JJ. Sunil has a chance for a hat-trick already. Sunil Chhetri! Oh, great save from the goalkeeper.
What a save.
Great save by the goalkeeper. He didn't go down early. He made himself look big, and then fantastic save. But you have to appreciate JJ, like picking up against Sunil.
Before this game started, I thought it would have been the other way around, but JJ is just turning provider here.
Gurpreet Singh Sandhu, animated as ever in goal. Cool and calm inside. Good ball in. Had to test the Indian defence, and so it did. Well cleared by Nasri once again. He's really had more to do defensively, despite Chinese Taipei not really being on attack as much as certainly Gary White would have liked. Now he's on the attack. Commentators curse reversed. JJ Lalpeklua. Nasri still making the run. Holicharan Nasri. The goalkeeper finally collects. Has scored one goal in that unofficial friendly against Bhutan. Gurpreet will take the free kick, which means a lot more bodies forward for the men in blue. Headed away to safety, but only for now. Another throw-in once again for India. Can they get another before half-time? That would be an absolute steal. You can see the trouble face. Not just the coach of Chinese Taipei, the entire dugout is looking a bit worried, as they should be. Playing the home side. Did talk about the fact that a side ranked higher in FIFA rankings at home would definitely be the perfect test for them as well. They would love to give a better account of themselves when they come out in the second half. As it stands, they have to find 2 goals to force a result in this game. And that is the halftime whistle from the referee Robesh Nivon Gamani of Sri Lanka. Sunil Chetri once again in the spotlight. All eyes were on him and how he delivered. Gave India the lead with a perfect ball from JJ Lalpeklua in the 14th minute, and before halftime made that scoreline 2-0 after a lovely little give and go from Thapa and JJ Lalpeklua. And as it stands at the Mumbai Football Arena at halftime, 2 goals from Sunil Chetri, the difference between India and Chinese Taipei. We're underway with the second half here at the Mumbai Football Arena. India 2-0 ahead. The side in white need to produce something special to force a comeback. Keep an eye out for Will Donkin. We're yet to see the best of him. Of course, heard great stories about him with Crystal Palace, the Chelsea Academy. Started with Barnet, of course, before Chelsea snapped him up. That's a better break already from the opposition. The final touch from Subhashish Bose, who got a bit of a blow to his nose in the first half. 2 arms up in the air. Penalty spot. 6'6" Gurpreet Singh Sandhu with a fairly easy collection by his standards. And once again looks directly for the captain himself. Good ball towards JJ Lalpeklua. Does he have the legs to make it? The defender makes it just before him.
Well, Sunil has to realize JJ is not going to make those kind of runs. But what a fantastic pick by Gurpreet. You know, like that is almost a ball, you know, like kind of assist ball. Can score, go and beat.
Great move here from Udanta with a left footer, and that's 3-0 India. Absolutely phenomenal goal this. What a lovely turn from the right to the left towards that left-hand side of the goalkeeper. And the Blue Pilgrims have another reason to celebrate. It's 3-0 India. Just when they were threatening to concede on the other side of the pitch, they score on the other.
Well, I don't think I should complain again. You know, like Erika was complaining about him, like he has everything, but he has to chip up, you know, like chip in with some more goals. There you go, and that is what is missing in his game. And
yeah, what about the fancy footwork to get the chance to score? I mean, that's what football needs, a lot of left footers, because they're almost a dying breed. Sunil Cops saw one there, I think.
Yeah, shot from distance, takes a deflection, gives India a corner. Sunil's on the ground, back on his feet. It's always nervy moments when you see him do that. Still wincing in pain a little bit, but he'll certainly be relieved by the scoreline. That's the shot. Oh, he really let it drip, didn't he?
It was smart there, Sunil. I think he knew that the contact was coming, and he pulled his foot away. He's seen that one before.
And that's what experience teaches you.
Once again, floated in by Anirudh Thapa. Chance for India here to make it 4-0. Udanta to make a good case for himself with a brace, and a clearance comes in from Chinese Taipei. Wow, ever so close India. And boy, are they playing some good football here in Mumbai. Yeah, on the attack once again, the visitors. Side netting. Not a bad idea when Gurpreet was also looking for that cross to come in.
I think that we were discussing, this is what India has to worry about, not to concede. It's so important to keep that clean sheet.
It's great defending there as well. The boys are backing numbers in the box, but Gurpreet's covering that post, and that makes the striker look to try and go across it. But you're absolutely right there, Ishfaq. These guys are not going to concede a goal here.
But just on that clean sheet, it has been a while since India last kept one. 3 games, no less. Conceded against Macau, then in that 2-2 draw against Myanmar. The referee just trying to grab the attention of Sunday Jingan and company. Anirudh Thapa charging into the box, the cross comes in, another opportunity, Sunil Chetri so nearly with the hat-trick. Well, he could have found absolutely anybody but that defender towards that far post, and he finds exactly that individual.
Well, Eric, I don't know what to say.
I mean, it's a great chance, isn't it? It's bounced in front of him. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt there. It's a lot more difficult on the replay there. But for Sunil's level, yeah, he'll be putting that in the back of the net in training.
Udanta, of course, with the touch there, scoring his first goal in national colours. A couple of individuals have actually got their first goals right here at this arena, which is proving to be ever so lucky. Jackie Chan Singh, Narayan Das, Balwant Singh, and another Singh adding to that tally. Sunil was there in the business area once again, waiting for that cross, which did come, but so did the interception and a corner along with it.
Sometimes just whole body to muscle it in.
That's what I would have done.
Great ball back towards Sunil. Once again an opportunity. Sunil Chetri scores a hat-trick in national colours for the first time in 8 years. Well, it was always a matter of when and not whether he will get it, because so nearly had it in the first 15 minutes, but he eventually gets it on the hour mark. Sunil with a hat-trick. India 4-0 up against Chinese Taipei. What a man, what a player, captain, leader, legend.
What more can we say about this guy? He's a game away from his 100th game. You know, look at the movement here, just to get himself in that space. A smart run, another great ball from our man. So, you know, he's having a great game.
I think, you know, like we have found a new upcoming, you know, great player for India, Anirudh Thapa. You know, like he's doing, you know, like the vision he has now. You know, like he's still young and picking up these runs from strikers. That's fantastic to see.
Good ball on the left-hand side. Once again, the first touch failing. Left winger there gets it back eventually. Good tackle from Roland Borges. Udanta plays it back towards Pritham Kotal, who clears it away. And that's been the pattern of the Indian defence tonight. Not worked as individuals, but as a team. Bit of a nervy moment here. Surely Gurpreet's too tall to take care of that.
Yeah, he saw that one all the way over Gurpreet. His positioning was fantastic, getting ready for the shot there. But yeah, a little opening there for Chinese Taipei, and yeah, Gurpreet won't want to give away a goal and lose his clean sheet. But it's easy pickings for India at the moment. It's all one-way traffic.
It's a deft touch from JJ. Udanta's on his bike again, crosses it on the second time. The goalkeeper was there, but the interception coming in as well. Strange there from Wong.
That was a nice mix-up from Udanta there. He knew Sunil was getting in the box early. I've seen it time and time again at BFC. He's tried to put an early cross in there. Didn't use his pace, which everyone was expecting him to do. But I think if he would have used his pace there, maybe the chance would have faded by the time he got to the byline. But good try from Udanta.
That's what earlier we were talking about. Like, you don't need to pick players, just drill the ball between the goalkeeper and the defender. There might be an own goal. Nearly saw one.
It was very, very close there, wasn't it? Yeah, it's in the corridor of doubt. Just whip it in. If in doubt, put it in the corridor of doubt.
It's a nice one to remember.
It creates doubt for the defender and the goalkeeper, as we saw.
Rolling with the free kick at the moment. Jingan's there for the header. Lovely skills once again from Pranay Halda, who smashes that in, and what a goal that is! Well, it's been a day of firsts, or rather a night of firsts for many. Pranay Halder starting a game for India after he last hit against Puerto Rico in this very arena and scores one which, much like Udanta, he'll remember for a lifetime. An absolute belter from Pranay Halder, and India with a 5-star performance here at the Mumbai Football Arena. 5-0 against Chinese Taipei.
What a fantastic goal by Pranay. You know, those kind of players are unsung hero. He does that dirty job in midfield, breaks up all the moves from opponent, and coming up with sublime finish. What a fantastic goal.
How good's the engine room been for India tonight? Just been unbelievable.
It's a great ball again. JJ is onside this time. Look at Sunil's run on the right. And so is Udanta. Sunil Chetri, Roland Borges. And so nearly a tennis scoreline.
Sunil just trying to be so unselfish there and knock it down for his teammate, but I think he knows he should have brought it down and just put it away.
Well, I don't think it's unselfish. I think he should have been selfish there. You know, like that's what strikers do. He should have gone by himself.
That frown hasn't gone away from Gary White's face all night long. Stephen Constantine on the other side will be a pleased man. Let's remind ourselves it was Gary White's Guam side that beat India 2-1. A news that, well, a scoreline rather, that made all kinds of headlines. Here's the clean sheet in trouble, but not quite. The Great Wall of India once again comes to the rescue. He is not letting that clean sheet go in a hurry. That big palm of his coming in the way from 5-0 and 5-1.
It's just so underrated to be a goalkeeper that can make a save in the 90th minute. Had nothing to do the whole game. Keeps his composure and goes down at the right moment and collects the ball.
We tried something that JJ managed to achieve so successfully in the first half. Still going strong. Gurpreet Singh Sandhu makes himself big at his near post and saves another attempt of a goal from Chinese Taipei. They're getting closer, but it's only 2.5 minutes to go now.
Again, a great save by Gurpreet. The timing is so perfect to come out, and it's really important goalkeeper to concentrate for the 90 minutes when especially you have nothing to do for 85 minutes, and all of a sudden 2 one-on-one saves is fantastic. Maybe we have made like few changes, like they are still settling down, but that's giving a little bit opportunity to Chinese Taipei, and they are trying now direct football.
Well intercepted by Udanta. He was almost expecting Udanta to receive the return ball as well, but it was Roland on the other side. And that is that. India begin the Hero Intercontinental Cup in some style and some fashion here at the Mumbai Football Arena. An arena, a venue that's been close to their hearts. They've never been beaten here, and that streak just goes one up as well. As the teams line up for handshakes here in Mumbai, it is the final scoreline that'll make a lot of Indian football fans extremely proud. The biggest win in a friendly since 2007. That's 11 long years. 5-0 the scoreline.